Do I want to do it like this? Yes, maybe this is better. Hey, what's up, y'all? So right now I'm just setting up over here. It's over here, my camera, but it's whatever. I'm gonna switch it to the other side so I can walk. So I'm just setting up. Welcome to the live stream where I talk to you guys about the New York Knicks. This is a new. This is an interesting live stream already. I did not anticipate for me to have it this way, but my microphone, not my microphone, my live stream is sort of set up this way. I need to sort of take my time and get myself settled. So bear with me as I do a couple of things real quick and get myself situated. Hmm. That looks pretty good, I think. Also, I'm planning to hold this thing by hand a little bit more. I did a live stream and I don't like it. I don't like when the camera goes like this. You know what I mean? When I'm walking, if I'm gonna walk, I want it to walk, fairly straight. You know what I mean? So let's get going. Let's get this live stream going and so forth. Let's talk Knicks basketball. See how much is rocking back and forth. I'm not sure if that's what something I want. I have to sort of walk in. I might have to walk slower or something. I don't know. So that way, it is not rocking the camera so much. So it's just one of those things. It's aesthetics, you know. I don't care about that. Anyways, let me make sure before I start. All right, all right, all right. So, it's 2025 and it's August 2025, and the next season is a month away. So, it's exciting. I like when the NBA's back. I like the off season, and I like when the NBA is just, like the first month of the NBA. It's the most exciting. The energy's back, competition. People are getting better in the off season. It's just a lot of fun to see the NBA get better season after season. So shout out to the NBA, man. NBA is so much better now. I gotta give a lot of credit to, Steph Curry, Kevin Durant, LeBron James, and Nikola Jokic. I'm sure there's others like James Harden. James Harden too deserves a lot of credit for today's NBA. Even I have been going to the gym and I'm working on my step back threes myself. And Jalen Brunson and his footwork, it has me working on my footwork too. I'm like, oh snap, I don't have to be as fast, like I used to be, or what I wanted to be. I can work on my footwork. So shout out to the NBA for that. Shout out to the players, to the stars of the NBA who continue to push the NBA and take it to a higher level, and that continue to inspire others. Anyways, so in terms of the NBA, that I think I gave a couple of thoughts. In terms of next season, I want to talk to you guys a little bit about, who are the Knicks are going to compete next season with, right? Because, a lot of people are putting their predictions out already. 50 wins, 60 wins, new coach Mike Brown, and Tyrese Halliburton is not going to be playing next season. Neither will be Jason Tatum. So, I don't know. For me, honestly, my reaction to that is it takes away a lot of the value for next season's regular season. I want to get the wins, but I want to get the wins with high competition. You know, so that's a bummer. That's a bummer. But one of the few teams that did get better was the Orlando Magic. And I remember when they traded for Desmond Bain, I was hyped for that because, Desmond Bain was drafted in the 2020 draft, COVID season draft, right? That's what I should call it. COVID season draft. Amanda Quickly was there, Obi Toppin. Shout out to those guys. But a lot of people wanted to draft Desmond Bain. I remember his name was out there. This was in an era where every Knicks fan really wanted the Knicks to focus on the draft. We don't need the wins now. We need to draft. We need to draft right. That was the main conversation in that era. Here, I'm at the NBA store right now. This is another reason why I wanted to do this kind of video. Not video, live stream. Because, You have the NBA stock. I kind of wanted to show it to you guys real quick. You have the Knicks jerseys. You have the, you have the, you have all the jerseys. You know me, I love my Knicks. But I also am a fan of the NBA. Um, Here you have, oh, those are the Jordan 3. These are the Jordan 3. I think they're the Jordan 3 craft. It could be the pure monies. I don't think, they actually, they might be the craft. So there goes that. There goes New York Knicks, the Celtics. You know, everybody loves their basketball, man. Everybody loves their basketball. So there goes that. There goes the Luka jersey with some Jordan 3. I think Luka Doncic, man, he slimmed down this season. I think he's gonna have, as a player fan, I think he's gonna have a great season, man. I don't know how well the Lakers are gonna do, but I think he's gonna play well. I mean, he always plays well, but particularly this season, I think he might be, him. He should be an MVP candidate. I don't see why Jalen Brunson shouldn't be an MVP candidate this season. The talent around him pretty much says that he should be an MVP candidate going into next season. So, yes, the Knicks, a lot of firepower this Knicks team has going into next season. You know, we we added depth this season, this off season. We added Jordan Clarkson. We added Gershon Yabasule to go alongside Miles McBride and Mitchell Robinson. This is me assuming the starting five is going to be Jalen Brunson, Mikal Bridges, OG Anunoby, Josh Hart, Karl Anthony Towns at center. That's my assumption. I don't know yet. I don't know what Mike Brown is going to do. I'm just assuming that's going to be the starting five next season. Anyways, I'm on Fifth Avenue. I think I should have said that earlier. Wanted to show you a couple of stores, late night. we're pretty much approaching Saks Fifth Avenue. Definitely want to show it to y'all. You never know. Like, the Knicks are a global brand. So there's a lot of Knicks fans who probably haven't seen it in years. I figured, like, let me show it to y'all. I'm gonna have to put this thing away. I don't want to hear this sound all day. Okay. Shout out to. This is a live stream about the Knicks.
TikTok?
No, not TikTok. YouTube.
YouTube, yeah.
YouTube. I do have TikTok though.
Famous.
Oh, you famous?
Yeah.
I don't know. Okay, I mean, I can't. It's a different language. I can't read it.
TikTok?
Okay.
What's your name?
Oh. I only have one video in this one, but
Oh.
try again like that. Ah, my. That's me. Okay.
Yeah.
But I have more on YouTube. The
Okay.
same, okay?
You okay?
Okay. I'll catch up with you. Oh, then I follow you back, okay?
Okay, no problem.
I'm live right now. I'll talk to you later.
No problem. No
Take care,
problem.
my friend. All right?
Bye-bye.
Take care.
Nice.
All
Thank
right.
you.
Anytime. I don't know. Shout out to that guy. Anyways, that wasn't planned, but that's how it is sometimes. Sometimes um, you got to work with it. I learned to be more, what's the word I'm looking for? To be less formal, I think is the word. I think so. I think that's the word I'm looking for. Like, sometimes you want certain things to go a certain way, and it doesn't. You just have to, like, work with it. Saks Fifth Avenue. So let's look at the store. So this is what Saks Fifth Avenue looks at. This is how it looks at night, you know? Let me see if I can give you guys a little bit of more. You know what I mean? Did it like that. You know, during the holidays, that's when it gets real insane, you know? At least it used to. At least it used to. I don't know, after COVID season, I don't know what's special anymore, right? But before, all these stores, everything. So let me take a picture of this real quick. All right, so let me do this thing real quick. This is the St. Patrick's Cathedral. I know a lot of tourists who come here just for that, you know? Just to see the St. Patrick's Cathedral. And on the opposite side, let me show you Rockefeller Center. Mhm. Ah, yes, the Lego store. Let's see how it looks. This thing is always every time I come through here, like even oh there goes the like the Nike Dunk sneaker whatever thing. Every time I try to come through here, this place is always crowded. Always. I've never been inside. All my life I've never been inside. I've never been there. I've never been here. So let me show y'all what it looks like at night. And this is 51st Street and 5th Avenue. Hold on, let me try to catch a good angle there. 51st Street, 5th Avenue. And you can see St. Patrick's Cathedral. Further down, that was Saks Fifth Avenue. To the right is Rockefeller Center, and over here is the Lego store. I think this one is the Nike one now. This thing looks pretty cool. It's a vibe. Let me take a. All right, let me get going. Nike Town, Nike Town, Fifth Ave. Nike Town is a vibe, man. Right now I'm on 52nd and 5th right now. Let me show it to you. So as you can see, we're in 52nd and 5th. And here is Nike Town. Anyways, I hope you guys are enjoying the live stream. The conversation as well. There's only so much going on in the NBA, you know. I gotta be able to add something outside of outside of conversation. It's just my observation. It's the way I see it. But let's talk more about the Knicks real quick. Definitely want to talk a little bit of last season. You know, I gotta share with you some of the gripes I had, just a little bit. And you know, it starts with Mitchell Robinson. Mitchell Robinson was out most of the season, and him not being with the team made, I don't want to say it was a boring season without him, but it was there was you know they were lacking defensively, and you know a lot of people could point to Mikal Bridges or OG Anunoby. You know, I don't have the stats. I think they're doing the best they could But for me, last season, a lot of it had to do with Jalen Brunson and Karl Anthony Towns. Karl Anthony Towns gets, a lot of whistles get uh, gets called against him, and that puts the whole team in trouble. He could. Karl Anthony Towns can easily have three foul troubles by halftime. It's sort of every other game you can sort of expect that from him, and so that was a problem for us last season. Schedule wise, we played the Atlanta Hawks 5 times last season. We played the Washington Wizards like 5 times last season. The Orlando Magic without Paolo Banchero 5 times last season. Could be four, but who's arguing back right now? Who else did we play that I was like, oh my goodness, like how many times are we gonna play these teams? Like when it was like the Boston Celtics, like I was like, all right, cool. This is like a top 3 team. I want to go up against the Boston Celtics. But all these all these other teams, nah, man. So that was a bummer. The schedule for me was rough, and not having Mitchell Robinson around was rough too because this team, we traded for Karl Anthony Towns, and yes, we have a lot of firepower offensively, and some games it showed. Some games, you know, we would lose, and it's not like losses are expected, but like half of our losses, uh, you know, more than half of our losses, the opposing team scored over 120 points against us. So that was a problem. That was a problem. The synergy defensively is just not there. So I don't know. I want to see next season, can we clean those things up? Is my question. Mike Brown. Mike Brown made the best of. Let me show you guys the Louis Vuitton building. While I'm showing you the Louis Vuitton building, I'm gonna just continue the conversation. All right, let's. Trying to show you guys what's going on Fifth Avenue here. But anyways, Mike Brown will be expected to have the team play well defensively. I don't know Mike Brown too much as a coach, but it has been said that him and Coach Tibbs are not too far apart, and I want to see how much better we can get defensively. All right, so we got a good view of the Louis Vuitton store. Very creative building. It looks better live. It definitely looks better live than on video. I don't think it gives it justice. Just my honest opinion. Here's Trump Tower. forgot to. I didn't even think about putting this in my live stream, but it's there. A lot of controversy, I'm sure. Just even talking about Trump Tower. All right, so let's get going. I think I made my point that yes, offensively we have a lot of firepower, but defensively, the holes, the problems start to show. The synergy problems, the team is not in sync. Uh, we all saw that video clip of Jalen Brunson, OG Anunoby, Karl Anthony Towns having a back and forth. I think it was Jalen Brunson and OG having a conversation with Karl Anthony Towns, and the team is trying to win. The team is trying to win. Can we fix these problems? Are these problems fixable? So those are the things. And now you have Coach Mike Brown, and we want to see, can he make it better? I always see this thing right here, and I never know. I'm always wondering, like, what is this? I never understood it. Let me just show it to y'all. Ah, before I do that, all right, let me start over. I'm very big into showing people like where I am before I do something. So I, before I start, here we go. Okay, so I'm on 58th Street. This is 58th there. You can't see the 5, but I'll show you. I'll show it to you in a second. So I'm on 58th Street. That's for sure. And I wish. No, I can't find the Fifth Ave. It's over there, but I don't know if you can see it from here, but it's whatever. Anyway, on 58th and 5th Ave, right? I always see this thing, and I'm like, what is this? Is this like a movie theater? Is this a Broadway play? I can never put it together. I kind of figured, now that I'm here with you guys, let me show it to y'all. So this, what is big and loud 70 mm? It starts August 29th. I don't know. Looks pretty cool. Okay. That's that. let me walk through here for a second. I'm walking through 58th Street. I used to work around here. So did my dad. My dad used to work at the St. Moritz. Yeah. Here comes the shops. Shops at the plaza. Okay, so that's like behind the Plaza Hotel. So I'm behind the Plaza Hotel right now. So the Plaza at 59th Street, and I'm assuming I'm at, behind it where, you know, you probably have the employee entrances. Oh man, that's a problem. Like I took this chance, but it's a long block. But I don't think I've ever walked through here like that. Maybe. Maybe like when I was in high school. Because I forget, like, there was you have Bloomingdale's. So, Bloomingdale's was like on 58th and Lex. There still is a Bloomingdale's. But it's on 58th and Lex. So I could have walked there when I was just younger. It's pretty cool. Sorry. No, I wasn't trying to. No. Thank you guys. Anyway, shout out to those girls. I was not trying to. All right, so anyways, I made it. Um, I honestly, I don't even think I got those girls in the videos. One of them was real cool. The other one seemed a little bit. I don't think but one of them was cool about it. So I appreciate that. Anyways, there goes Central Park. I think I'm gonna go through there. That's sort of like my vibe. So I want to walk through there. But yeah, through here, it's not much of a vibe. If I'm gonna go for the vibe, which is I think my goal on this video, on this live stream, is to sort of I don't know, just have a conversation with y'all and kick it with y'all. So we are gonna go through Central Park because it's more fun. So. We talk later. Okay. Ah, my friend, my co-workers. It's always good to see co-workers. Ah, you see, I took a chance, and then it ended up being worth it. Man. Anyways, yes, 59th Street. This is a good. I already like the vibe here. Here, problem is it's kind of loud over here, so I have to like. It's kind of too loud for the live stream. You know what I mean? Central Park, nighttime. Let me hopefully I can kick it with you guys for a couple of minutes and vibe out too. You know what I mean? So I hope you guys are enjoying the live stream. This is me. This is how I'm walking with everything. You know, it's not easy, but I do it for the sake of the live stream. For the sake of sorry, I thought I heard something. So for the sake of the live stream, like I do it. Kind of wish I had a tripod with me. I didn't think I needed it, but next time I know what to do. But anyways, I hope you guys are enjoying the live stream. Conversations about the Knicks, the conversation about let me check. Bear with me. I had to make sure that the the YouTube thing, you know, it wasn't giving me a hard time. So, anyways, I hope you guys are enjoying the live stream, the conversation as well, the view. Those those kind of things are important to me. And and yeah, I'm hoping my microphone works. I'm always shook with these microphone things because you can have the microphone and I've had experiences where I think my mic is working and I learned that it wasn't even working the whole time. So that's that. I like the vibe here in Central Park. It's so it gives me a boost of energy. It's very relaxing. Seeing a previous coworker as well was kind of cool. Was good for my morale. I'm telling you, man, sometimes seeing previous that's like a thing on its own that doesn't get talked about. Like when you go from one place to another place and you see a previous coworker, that you think that you probably wouldn't care. I'm telling you, a lot of my coworkers, I think I'm like, all right, cool, man, whatever. And then I see them in another time, I'm like, oh yes, yes, I have a connection, and it doesn't make sense, but it's so much fun to see to see your previous coworkers. It's like it's a conversation on its own that's worthwhile. Anyways, I feel like I'm repeating myself in some kind of ways. You know, excited about next season. You know, the thing that I really like about this season is that I'm also playing basketball. I'm also trying to get more fit. Not more fit. I'm trying to get fit. I'm not even close to being fit. But the willingness is there because like the NBA it kind of I love playing basketball and everything with it. So in terms of the Knicks, I'm excited to see the bench next season a lot more. Last season we had a great starting five, but no depth. We only had really only Deuce we were trusting coming off the bench, and I was like, oh man. And then we were playing, and then like I said before, the NBA schedule was like, how many times do I want to see this team? That's the thing. See, that's the thing that I never noticed until we traded our young core, right? Like when we traded Amanda Quickly, RJ, OB, Quentin Grimes, you're like, all right, cool. Like, okay, we traded. We got better. The starting five looks great. Yeah, yeah, yeah. And then you start to notice, like, man, I really don't want to see this team against the Wizards because it's pointless. But if it's like somebody, like if we're going to give Pacom Daddy minutes, okay, it's worth my time. I want to see how well he plays against the Washington Wizards. I want to see Mohamed Diawara get some minutes. That kind of adds a lot of satisfaction to the season, to the regular season. But if it's just going to be Jalen Brunson and Mikal Bridges and OG Anunoby, Karl Anthony Towns, and Josh Hart, game after game after game after game, you're like, all right, well, so it makes me at times, you know, look past those teams, like especially when we already beat them once to twice already. So it's important. I like the idea of our young core getting minutes, and it adds more value to our team, seeing our young core play against the Washington Wizards and the Brooklyn Nets and so forth. So I think I mentioned that. I think I said that pretty well. Anything else I want to say to y'all? I'm hoping that the volume of the truck doesn't annoy you guys. But I'll say that after the live stream. I'll see. Um, Mike Brown. Mike Brown made the best out of Keegan Murray when he was in Sacramento. I want to see how well Mikal Bridges is going to play next season. And how many three-pointers I like to see him take some threes. So we'll see. That's something to look forward to. All right. I think I pretty much got it covered. Pretty much got it covered. You know, I already early in the live stream. I already gave a shout out to Steph Curry, LeBron James, Kevin Durant, Jokic for changing the game a lot. I even gave credit to James Harden too with his step back threes. But anyways, I was looking. I was trying to figure out when the 3-point shot started because like I was trying. We're doing so much in the NBA, right? We're doing step back threes. I'm like, all right, cool. Like step back threes, that really changed the game right now. as well as Steph with his 3 pointers. And then you add to the fact, like I'm like, ah, cool. When did the 3 point start? It was 1979. I'm like, oh snap! I was born the year the year where the 3 points started in the NBA because that's when the ABA and the NBA formed into one. So that was kind of cool. So good to know that. And I think I got some good rest, standing. Let me set this up and let's continue the walk. All right, we got that. Let me grab my bag. Good. No, no, take it. Yeah, yeah. About the Knicks. No, no, YouTube, YouTube. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, you want me to interview you guys? Are you guys asking about the NBA or not?
Shit, I don't even watch NBA, but
You don't watch the NBA?
you watch NBA?
You guys are fans of the NBA or not?
Nobody, y'all don't watch NBA? Damn, they suck.
Take it easy, guys. Take it easy. All right, man. All right. All right. I was gonna interview some people, but they don't watch the NBA. What what can I do?